The first item we want to cover is how to register with Kinect. Please note that this procedure is only good for courses taught at Wake Technical Community College, supported by the Blackboard course management system and taught by Dave Wilhelm. Any other applications are possible, but unlikely. The starting point is having logged into the Blackboard course. This usually puts you at the announcements section. Regardless of where you are, to register, left-click onto the Kinect multiple choice quizzes top-level menu item at the left. Then left-click on MC Chapter 0/Introduction, and that will take us to a registration page. That looks differently in this video because I've used all 3 attempts on the MC Chapter 0 Introduction, and I've registered. At the Kinect student registration page, you will be offered 3 choices. A courtesy access that will last for approximately 2 weeks, and if you do check that icon in the lower right-hand side of the page, be sure to read the information you're given. After you've used up the time of the courtesy access, you will have to come back and register with one of the other options. The other options are buying access online along with the ebook for $120, or using a registration code that you would have purchased with the text or separately. That was how to register. Now let's look at the Learnsmart exercises. Let's look at accessing and completing a Learnsmart exercise. My suggested sequence of the Kinect assignments is, for each chapter, to first complete the Learnsmart exercise, then do the multiple choice quiz. But that's a suggestion, not a requirement. Do them in whatever order works for you. Again, our starting point is having logged into the Blackboard course. This usually puts you at the announcements section. To go to a Learnsmart exercise, left-click on the Kinect Learnsmart's top-level menu item at the left. Take a moment to note that all the deliverables, except the exams, are open at the beginning of the semester. You are always welcome to complete a deliverable early, but not late. The deadline information is included with each deliverable, so the Learnsmart folks call it a due date, but it's really a deadline. Clicking on Learnsmart Chapter 1, we are at Kinect. Here's Learnsmart Chapter 1. Left click on Start Assignment. And if you want the Learnsmart to work, you have to allow some local storage. I left click on Allow. And here we are at Learnsmart Chapter 1. When you come into the actual Learnsmart exercise, it may arrive at different places. To enable the directory, if it is not already clear, on the upper left-hand side, there are 3 horizontal lines. Click on those, and that will give you a menu of where you can go. You can read some information. You can go to assignments. You can preview. Please review those on your own. I'd like to go to practice. Left click on practice, and here we are. Now there are a number of questions, and on the bottom it says there are 41 items left. The total amount of money a business takes in during a given period of time by selling goods and services is I'm going to, well, it's not a guess, the answer is revenue, and I think I know it, so I'll click. Guess I have to click OK. Notice it now says 40 items left. When a company contracts with another, sometimes in another country, to do some of its functions, such as production or accounting, it is known as, I would say, either offshoring or outsourcing. Let me try outsourcing. And this is just I think so. And turns out I'm right. And now there are 39 items left. Okay, I would like to leave the assignment and come back later. You can come back an unlimited time to the Learnsmarts until the deadline. And so I will leave assignment. That takes me back to Blackboard. And if I would like to continue, let's go back to Learnsmart Chapter 1. Start assignment. Loading. And it looks like here we are back again. Doesn't tell me how many, 39 items left. So it's cumulative. Keep trying until you get them all right, or until you're just tired of it. Okay, let's see where assignments goes. Preview. Read. Practice, we've been there. Not sure what recharge is. Nothing to recharge yet, so I have no idea what that means. My reports, to show how you're doing. In this case, how I'm doing. And this looks like a good learning item, which you're welcome to review on your own. And finally, how to use SmartBook. At this point in time, I think you've got enough information to use Learnsmart. Good luck with it. That was the Learnsmart exercises. Now let's look at the multiple choice quizzes. Again, our starting point is having logged into the Blackboard course, which typically puts one at the announcement sections. Regardless of where you are, to get to a multiple choice quiz, left click on Kinect Mulcha Quizzes, which is short for Kinect Multiple Choice Quizzes. This shows us the list of quizzes that are available. All the deliverables, except the exams, are available from the beginning of the semester. They close at their deadline, which Kinect calls a due date. Multiple choice Chapter 0/Introduction quiz is, the deadline for that is midnight of January 9th. Keep in mind, Kinect's clock, Blackboard's clock, and your clock may all differ, so reserve a 2 or 3 minute buffer in there. I'd like to go into multiple choice Chapter 0 introduction quiz, but I've already used up all 3 of my attempts getting ready to make this video. So we'll go look at multiple choice Chapter 1 quiz. By the way, keep in mind that MC Chapter 0 introduction quiz is due by midnight on Saturday, January 9th. So now let's go look at multiple choice Chapter 1 quiz. Here we are at MC Chapter 1 quiz. Notice it's been available since December 10th of last year. It's due by January 12th, a minute before midnight. You get 3 attempts for each quiz. This will be attempt 1 of 3, and the time limit is 60 minutes. There's 2 ways you can be cut short. One is the time limit, the other is the deadline. Left click on Start Assignment. Instructor message. Your instructor has not provided any instructions for this assignment. Here are the instructions. Take the quiz. It reminds you of the due date and that at this point you have 3 out of 3 attempts remaining. And here's some irrelevant remember information. Left clicking on Go. Question 1. The resources that contribute to the creation of wealth are known as, that would be factors of production. Next question. Appliance repair firms, tax consultants, law firms, and insurance companies are all business firms that are part of and that would be the service sector. There are 24 more questions to go, but I just want to show you these, not give you all the answers. So we can now do 2 things. We can save and exit, or we can submit. If we submit, we have submitted the quiz and that's it. If we save and exit, we can return and continue the quiz, except that the clock will be running whatever we're doing. So it's a short quiz. You've got a whole hour, but it'll only probably take you 15 to 30 minutes. So generally, I recommend submit. It's nice enough to tell us the questions we didn't answer. Let's left click on Submit Anyway. And it shows us what we've answered and the correct answers. I got both of them right. We can return to Blackboard. Let's try MC Chapter 2 just momentarily. Same information, only this one's due January 19th. Again, this is attempt 1 of 3. Start assignment, left click. Instructor message and the due date and the irrelevant information. Click Go. The American Society of Civil Engineers published a report. Through the enactment of something, the U.S. government collects tax dollars. That would probably be fiscal policy. And gosh, I just remembered something I had to do. So I'm going to save and exit this time. When I come back, here are the reminders again. This time it offers to resume assignment. Left click on that. The instructor message, the due date, and the irrelevant information. Again, go. And now it lets me continue where I left off. I've still got 59 seconds left. So go to the next question. Which of the following is not part of the business cycle that occurs in economies over time? Structural unemployment, I'll guess. No, I mean I'll select. And this time, let's pretend I finished everything, so I'll submit. Submit anyway. And I can review the answers again, or I can return to Blackboard. That was the multiple choice quizzes. Now let's just discuss the exams for a few minutes. Again, our starting point is having logged into the Blackboard course. This usually puts you at the announcement section. The information on the 4 exams is available in the lessons/assignment section. That's here, and we can go to the lessons assignment section, weekly assignment suggestions, week 1 assignments, week 2 assignments, keep going. After week 4, we have exam 1. The exams themselves appear and disappear in the Kinect exam section according to the schedule specified in the exam items, such as we have here, in the lesson/assignment section. That is, unlike the other deliverables, each exam has a limited lifespan with a specified opening date/time and a deadline date/time. So here's exam 1, Monday 1 February to Wednesday 3 February, and some additional information. A little later, after the week 8 assignments, we have the exam 2 information, and after week 12, exam 3, and after week 16, the exam 4 information. To go to the exams, click on the exams top level menu item at the left where, here it is, Kinect Exams. You will only see something in the Kinect Exams section when an exam is open. Right now, I'm in my instructor persona, so I can see all 4 exams. These will be presented to you one at a time during the availability window. The mechanics of taking an exam are identical to those of taking a quiz. There are some exceptions. The exams are only available for a limited time, typically 3 days. Only 1 attempt for the exam. The allowed time is approximately 1 minute per question, and the answers are not released until everyone has completed the exam. Because of the importance of the exams insofar as their contribution to your overall grade is concerned, I suggest you ensure that you have a reliable computer and network. These are your responsibilities. Take the exams on a hardwired computer. This would exclude smartphones, tablets, and Wi-Fi connections. We've covered registering, Learnsmart, quizzes, and exams. Now let's look at how to check your Kinect scores. Once again, our starting point is having logged into the Blackboard course. This usually puts us in the announcements section, not that it really matters that much. To see what your grades are at any time during the semester, go to My Grades, and that's the top level menu item a little farther down on the left, just below Tools and Communications. Clicking My Grades, and there are the grades that I have accumulated so far as I'm testing out the interplay between Blackboard and Kinect. MC Chapter 0, MC Chapter 2, I got an 8. Chapter 1, a 7.68. If I would like more details, I can click on the title of the item, and that will give me a little bit more information on on the various tries. Remember, for each multiple choice quiz, it is the highest one that counts. So calculated grade, and if I look at this, click on the 17.54, it will take me over to Kinect, where it will once again show me the various scores. And if I click on that score here, it will actually take me to the individual items. Let's get back to Blackboard. I don't see any Learnsmart scores here. Recall, Learnsmart scores are cumulative, so you will not see those until after the deadline for each of the Learnsmart items. But each time you go to a Learnsmart item, it will show you how many questions you've answered and so forth. There are 2 ways to sort these that I recommend. On the upper right-hand side, it says Order By, and right now that's set at last activity. The choices are Course Order, Last Activity, and a couple other items. I recommend last activity because that way the last activities you've submitted will be right on the top. If you select course order, which I just did, now it shows you the same order that I have in my record keeping. So I recommend last activity. If you prefer course order, you're welcome to that.